Okay. Let's just see what's up here. Hey, hi everybody. Just watched Snatch, Love Dags. Great movie. Is this a fresh start? This is Febreze Fresh. And latest start was Guy with a Cat. What? Well, where's my dog going? Okay, the dog is named Basto. That was just, I have trouble with names, so we start in Bast, so the dog is named more or less after the city, and our protagonist is named Gruss. Gruss is, actually I'm pretty sure Gruss is a king from a fantasy novel. He was like neither here nor there. This could be a great set of streams, or this could be very short. Every time I've played Guy with a Dog on Iron Man, you know, it has ended poorly. For instance, who is this starving vagrant? He has more clothes than us, he has a weapon, and this guy is a peasant. What do we think? Basto, think we can take him? Let's see what we have on the floor here. I don't know. First priority needs to be food. Is that an actual bone dog? If that thing comes in, we are done for. As usual at the start of my streams, and I'll explain it because I'm sure it gets annoying to hear, but how's my voice compared to the music? Too loud, too drowned out. Can everybody hear the game? The fire crackling? I can never ever hear footsteps unless we're in the swamp, and then it's just squishing. The reason I always ask is because I actually move my computer between two locations frequently, and that means unhooking and rehooking my microphone and headset, and that always throws all my settings on OBS at a whack. First thing we're going to do here is look for stuff potentially that we can sell. Less important than stuff we can eat. As a matter of fact, walking around for 5 minutes aimlessly at the beginning of the stream is probably one of the worst things we could have done. Especially for the dog. Now, this guy's got a sweet hat, shirt. That guy has rags, but it looks like he's cooking something, doesn't it? Look at him sitting here. If I click this fire, do I just go over to it and sit like that? I don't think I do. So maybe this guy has some food. In which case, we got to get him before he eats it. I'm not sure how well this is going to go. I don't even think I'm going to use a weapon for this fight. I think if we go unarmed, we'll have a higher skill just by virtue of being inside the building. They might both attack me. This could be the end of the stream. We're relying heavily on the dog. Okay, well, yeah. Best laid plans. Oh, yes. He didn't have food, so that's a bit of a bummer, but he does have a black rag shirt, which gives us a bit more armor, and a worse weapon than I had. The voice is down a tiny bit. Oh, wait, you need me to turn my voice down. That was lost in translation. I think we got him. I think we kicked him through a wall. Got ourselves a sweet hat, a sweet shirt, really a sweet outfit to get the game started. Downside, the dog cannot eat corpses, and neither of those guys had food, so that kind of sucks. All we actually accomplished there was getting hurt, so probably not the best idea. Now, there's going to be probably zero super fast forward happening for the foreseeable future. just until we get situated. I don't think there's any food to be had in these buildings, but we are in Bast, which means we're kind of in this constant battlefield. Like, we just saw some people fighting out here. I wonder what that was all about. It's dicey. If we venture outside of town, we've got cannibals, paladins, all manner of scary, scary people that we are not interested in meeting. And honestly, if we bump into cannibals, we might be able to take one of those guys. So over here, what do we have? Spade of the Slaves fighting an outlaw farmer. Interesting. I might be able to get in on killing the survivor here. I'm still... Let's see how this is unfolding. Maybe we'll sneak even. Outlaw farmer unconscious and Spade of the Slaves. Now, does that mean he's... I don't think he's going to attack us. Wow, okay. Really? Pants! Moving up in the world already. Hey, let me have those pants, please. Give me the pants. Enough. Give me the... Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. If we started in Clown Steady, the dog would be named Clown Steady-O. Yeah, let's do a little map. Let's do a little map research here. We're in Bast. Okay? We know that if we go east, we're gonna get murdered by skimmers. That's a fact. That's a hard Kenshi fact. If we go north, we're gonna get eaten by cannibals. Okay? That's another hard Kenshi fact. So northeast, southwest. West it is. So let's orient ourselves. You know what word I hate because it's made up? Orientate. This is going to be slow going. The dog's a pup. And the dog is a pup. So, and I've got a set on kind of samesies for speed here. Richie, it's never too late. You know, sometimes I'll drift away from Kenshi for a few weeks, few months at a time. But I always kind of come back. Okay, this is good news. This is good news. Straight up ahead, we've got this. It looks like the Holy Nation guys are fighting a few bone dogs. So that's food for me, and that's food for Basto. To drink tonight. Just a light beverage for this evening. We might even come out of this with some pretty decent gear. They're fighting samurai conscripts. I'm beelining right for this dog. Nothing else matters. Beelining. Look at the sheer speed. Valuable. Now, can I put this on the ground? Will my dog eat it if it's on the ground? Come on over here. Nom 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 nom. No? Nothing? There we go. And I will have to cook it. Let's grab this leather. Everything's kind of full scavenge, full survival mode this early in the game. Holy Chosen, we are not gonna bother him. This samurai, however, is going to be unconscious for a very long time. Now, taking faction uniforms is kind of dicey. That said, armor's armor, and we are not headed in the direction of the holy, or the, you know what I'm trying to say here, the United Cities. We could run into United Cities patrols, though, which would be equally bad. I was hoping he would actually have a first aid kit on him. I kind of have a first aid kit, but not much of one. Okay, we need to get somewhere safe and start a fire. I think the closer we can get to World's End and further away from... Oh, come on. My arch nemesis. The skimmer. So I actually found out what happened on... I found out what happened on my one stream there. I think it was the Karate Guy, where there were about 1 million skimmers kind of... Oh, no. We're too close. We're too close. 1 million skimmers. I always crank up 3 sliders at the beginning of the game when I set up my solo Iron Man playthroughs. One is production, one is build speed, and one is research. Outlaw heavy. He'll attack me too, though, so we don't want that. And one of the sliders I cranked up inadvertently because it's directly beneath them is multiply nests. We have to be careful here. We have to scope out these bodies as we approach. This outlaw farmer might have some food on him. If the dog dies, this run is over. Well, I feel like I'm gonna get a bunch of dogs. Oh, come on. How's this guy getting up? Think we can take him? Let's go for it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Worst idea ever. Worst idea. Best idea ever. Sweet. Sandals. He's got a staff, which is pretty solid. I've got this crazy polearm. Is that a giant... Oh, it's one side of a bull's head. I thought this was like a Kenshi rhinoceros skull that I had never ever seen. Okay, guard outpost is not a great place to go. World's End. I think we aim for World's End. It'll be a good launching point. We just have to somehow try not to die between here and there. What I should have done is carried that corpse. If I had carried that corpse, we would have been able to get some serious strength gains. This is crazy. I want to speed things up because... No! That's not coming for me, is it? It was 100% coming for me. You know what? I think we might have gotten lucky if that... No, don't. Stop it. Stop it. It's not making its way here. If Skimmers ended another playthrough, I'd probably just uninstall this game. Okay, so... Kinda also not great. If there's United Cities guys over this hill, they're gonna take one look at these pants and be pretty upset. Of course it's Samurai United Cities. What is this? What is this? What is this? Mid-grade salvage. And this is also mid-grade salvage. Layered helmet. That could be... Whoa, whoa, whoa. What do we have here? I have to get out of here before too soon. We can't really linger in case somebody wakes up that's way stronger than we are. No. No. Okay. I think we're still on track, more or less, for World's End. You know, we could just play a Bast looter for a little while in the beginning. Bring the dog out. You know, just choose to make the United Cities kind of the target of our enmity. I kind of want to press this. I'm getting a little greedy here, but there's some good samurai units in there, which means we can get our hands on a pretty decent weapon. Now, somebody had suggested pole arms and guy with a dog, which I kind of really like. Oh, full samurai over there. We have a samurai scout here, though. We'll take that little guy. And some first aid. Sweet. Okay, so one thing we haven't done is eat yet. I want to go loot this samurai over here. We might be able to get a good katana off of him. Samurai. Holy chosen. Outlaw farmer with a bounty? Too good. Too good. Okay, what is this? Mid-grade salvage. I'm just covered in weapons. I might get rid of this. Not... Ooh, 6. Keep this. That sells for a lot of money. You, my friend. You are coming with me. I'm not even sure where to take him. I don't think we can take him to World's End now that I'm thinking about it. Where's the dog? Come on. I need to set the dog to follow. And then also make us walk together in case I forget him again. Outlaw farmer. Samurai. See? This is the not ideal situation where the samurai is fighting 2 units weaker than him. And I'm just trying to skate by. We are still nowhere near World's End. That would actually be a really cool playthrough, I think, would be a kind of a Bast looter, like a battlefield scavenger. Footstep volume, max. Sound effects, max. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Feed yourself. It's actually a really good idea. I don't know if I can feed myself while carrying this guy. As it turns out, you can. Dog's keeping watch. His hunger, I think, is... Oh, his is going back down. Okay. Well, I will put one of these on the ground for him. He's the better fighter. It's more important that his stats have no negatives. Wrong way. Wrong way. Rough. This is gonna be a rough little walk. What skill does this use, actually? Pole arms. accidentally the first weapon we find. Kind of, oh, this isn't great. Who are these guys? We've got hungry bandits now. They will eat my dog. If we can't avoid these guys, they will eat the dog. Just straight up eat the dog. So somewhere over here is the ramp. Yeah, he's not picky. He did, in fact, just eat. Cooked dog. It's kind of weird, though. I mean, people feed their newborn chickens hard-boiled eggs crumbled up, right? It's kind of in the same vein. He's like a puppy. I like how in the description for guy with a dog, though, it tells you, like, do you try and help the dog, or do you just cook him up and eat him? If you tried to release and then fight this dog, it would murder you. So there's really no end game plan for what we're gonna do with this body. I don't think I can turn it in as a bounty at World's End. I don't think there's any sort of law enforcement office there. Hello, friendly Holy Nation people. So now we just have to hope we can cross this landscape without being eaten by skimmers, right? First and foremost. I'm sure I haven't tried it, but I am sure that there's a Kenshi mod out there where you can play a cannibal. I'm actually certain there is. If somebody hasn't made it, they should. That would be something I'd be interested in trying. Putting on the expanded cannibals kind of mod, which is just a world state changer and adds a couple different tribes to the cannibals. I think that would be potentially a very fun playthrough. So as we approach World's End, the Holy Nation kind of becomes the real target. Or the real presence, I should say, in this area. Is that bone dogs? We could have our next feast here. Oh ho ho! The real risk is that the dogs wake up before I get there. What are we looking at here? That one, can't even see it. That one has 35 seconds. Can we make this run 35 seconds? Oh, even cooler. Okay, real potential here. Real potential. Oh, not great. Not great. Run. Running. Okay, fighting. We've got to fight it. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Drop the body. First things first. Put down. Okay. Little dog. Fight big dog. Where do we gotta shoot him? Right in the head? Do we go with the blade? Do we go with the... Damage versus animals, plus 50%. Do or die. Come on. Not good. Not good. Not good. I need a head hit or a chest hit. Don't do this to me. Don't you do this to me. Hit him. Please hit him. Run away. Okay. Make ourselves light. Make ourselves light. One with the wind. Can the dog catch us, is the question. And will he eat our dog, is the other question. He's going to eat him? Are you kidding me? Where's that crossbow? Whoa, 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 whoa. How in danger is he? 2 triangles. Get out of here. First aid time. Emergency first aid. Run! I think we do a wide circle. 500 mods on Steam? For in a collection? No, sir. Honestly, I just don't like mods that really change the base game too much. Maybe I'll try a crazy, maybe that's something I'll do. Maybe I'll try a 500 mod. Okay, so there, I think we stabilized this chest. Now we grab the junk bow. Time to deal sweet justice to this thing. Get away from Basto. One shot. Okay, no. Let me shoot you in the head. Miss. Swing and a miss. This is do or die. Life or death. Ooh, better idea. Help me, friends. I was actually really hoping that Bone Dog, we would get to him in time. He wouldn't wake up. And I'd be able to lead a group of paladins into the skeletons. Are you guys for real right now? We've got to save that dog. Just do Genesis if you want to do mods. So I tried the Genesis mod once upon a time. Did the dog leave? Nice. I don't know. I think we go back, try and grab all of our stuff. And, oh, please tell me that's the skeletons fighting. It's not. Basto is this puddle of dog in blood here. Heal myself. So, honestly, I can't see those skeletons having made it very far with all these Holy Nation patrols. So we should be able to, we'll keep our eye out for black blood, some oil stains on the ground. Of course, I'm out of first aid after 7 seconds. We'll bring the Naginata, the polearm here. Sell, kind of regardless. Where's the town? This little diamond. Anybody hanging out right now? I've seen it in almost every single stream. So let's get this out of the way. Map mod. Which map mod am I using? It is called Islands Incarnate with a K. Every single stream, I get a comment and somebody's like, which map mod is that? I watched the stream for 7 seconds. I like your map. I don't spend that much time in the map to enjoy it that much. I just found one that's kind of, you know, topographical. It's got some really kind of displays some 3 dimensions, gives you an idea of the terrain. There's mods out there that fill in everything. Walking paths, city names, zones, regions. Nadim, you keep saying UWE. I'm not sure what that acronym means. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Cannibal? With better stats than me. Backing away. Ooh, Holy Nation Patrol, though. I look away for 1 minute and the dog is KO'd. Yeah, so really, if you're gonna do, if you wanna do a clean kind of semi-cheese Houndmaster playthrough, get some cats in your bank. Don't worry about a dog initially. Then go buy as many dogs as you can. Put them with a pack bull. Load his pack with meat. So go kill, I don't know, 50 swamp turtles. You know, stack his pack with meat, and put them all in a house somewhere. Buy the cheapest, smallest house you can find in a town. Put all your dogs in a house. Carry them in if you have to. With a pack beast filled with meat. And voila. Just wait. Just play the game. Put it on fast forward. Sleep in a bed. Do whatever you want. You'll come back to 5, 7, 10, whatever you bought. Adult bone dogs. And even with their stats in the pits. Adult bone dogs smash. For something like 70 to 80 damage, I think. Even without any skills whatsoever. And they gain skills, you know, 300% faster. I'm very sad that we don't have any first aid. Because it means we've got a timeline here. We have to get to a town. How many in-game days does it take to fully age your dog to adult? A lot more than 5. I want to say it's like 25. Oh, maybe I'm thinking elder. It might be 25 or 30 to elder or something. Yeah, elder's what I'm thinking of. Elder is where the pain is at. We'll see. Why don't we keep track? I mean, we've got a perfect opportunity here. If he doesn't die, we're on day 2 and he's still a pup. So maybe day 5 he's a teen. 44 for elder. Yeah. I knew it was something crazy. Oh, what's hitting for that much damage? Let's just take a peek. If these are our skeleton friends. It is our skeleton. Oh, come on, but it's a whole pack of bone dogs. This is dangerous. This is something I would not recommend doing. I mean, either way. Oh, no, they're coming right at me. Where am I? Hide it out. Sneak it out. I hope they really damage those skeletons. I'm so hurt. This is a terrible idea. Listen, I'm going to apologize in advance if this is the end of the stream. Okay. He's He's rebooting. Where's his friend? Where's his friend? He's got 34. He's got 38. Mark 1. Keep that because it sells for a lot. Time to do some inventory rearranging. Ah, great armor. Just, I mean, shoddy grade, but get rid of the samurai pants. We'll put on a sweet jacket. Take that. Worse. Amazing. I don't really want to leave this guy with a weapon. So, how much do gears sell for, actually? This sells for 4,000. This will get out. And actually, you know what? We'll keep the gears. No way we won't. Gears suck. Okay. Thank you for your time. Hopefully we get out of this alive. Please walk more quickly. Alisanti, what is Beckles? Nadim, honestly, 100 toughness. Nothing in this game is unkillable. I mean, I'm sure there's people watching the stream right now, or who will catch the stream later, who have seen some of my characters with 98 toughness, 99 toughness. They still die. I honestly don't think any character in Kenshi is invincible. If there's a will, there's a way. If I turn on super chat, you'll send me money. I'm just here to have a good time and hang out with everybody. I don't even know what super chat is, but it sounds exciting. Besides, I don't need anybody's money. What I need is fellow Kenshi fans that want to hang out and tell me about their sweet Kenshi playthroughs. So the bottom line when it comes to me streaming, especially Kenshi, notice I stream a lot of games. Not a lot of them get views, but I still stream them. What it boils down to is I don't have a lot of time to game. I'm a very busy person. And when I do have time to stream, what I really like to do, or rather when I do have time to game, I like to stream it. Because not a lot of my friends, my real life friends, play the games that I play. So I don't have a lot to talk about in terms of the games that we play or don't play together. So I hop on and stream in hopes that I find other people that play the same games that I do and want to talk about them. Or want to watch and talk about the game that I'm playing with me. If everybody would be so kind as to direct their attention to the chat. Curry Muncher asked why the name. I'm going to answer your question with the same question before we begin to split hairs. I think I missed the staircase. It's way back here. This is going to be risky business. My right arm is going to fall off soon. But I will answer your question. When I was trying to come up with a name to stream with. I streamed on Twitch under this handle. I now stream on YouTube under this handle. When I was trying to come up with a name, at the time, I was doing Iaido, which is Japanese swordsmanship. And I'm, you know, completely kind of engrossed in samurai history. And another thing that I really enjoy is scotch. I don't know what the answer is here. If my arm blows off from waiting too long and walking around, we're in trouble. I think we make it. I think we make it to World's End if I can just avoid any trouble. This dog nest, kind of immediately to our right, is kind of the tipping point. If they're down here and give us any grief, we might die. Speaking of giving us grief, I'm going to eat this one. And Basto's up. So that's good. We'll be able to move more quickly here. Get up. You eat that. Let's go. You need food. Thank you. Thank you for the reminder. Okay, okay. Maybe the food will help. Maybe it won't. But we're positioned now, I think. How do we get up there? It's got to be here somewhere. Hold on. Let's zoom out a bit. There it is. The reason I asked was I'm not sure if it was the drink or what most people across the pot call Scots. Across the pond? I was going to say across the pot. How'd you know I was from Canada? Another fun fact, my entire family, my kind of cultural background is Scottish, so there's that. That plays a part in the name. But I didn't play the intro. Can you believe that? I didn't play the intro this time in the stream. Should I hit like a mid-stream intro once we get to World's End? I think I will, because I'm gonna go. I have to grab another drink. Not right yet. We'll get there. We'll get there. Is this not the path? This has got to be the path. If this isn't the path. Well, that's embarrassing. We'll get there. Oh no, the arm. Not like this. We need a solution. Somebody down here has first aid. That's all I can think. If the arm goes, it's game over. Who's down here fighting? I don't think escape servants have... Oh, 4. We're not good. This isn't good. Oh, you know what? What am I thinking? We need to get to negative 100 before the arm is a problem. Let's not worry about it. Let's not worry about it. Really? Yeah, I'll take a spring bat over a junk bow. Now, the only problem with the arm going below 0 is that it's going to start to get worse, possibly faster than we expect. How did my NHL team do in the playoffs? Well, my NHL team is infamous for never doing well. Wait. Hungry Bandit? Paladin. We are supposed to fight one another. Okay. Hopefully they don't eat the dog. Ooh, I really hate to put down this plank. Stuff is heavy. Our arm. Oh my gosh, the arm. It got way worse. Way too quickly. Oh no. Everybody just run. Okay. The arm is on its way off. I don't know if we'll survive the arm loss, truth be told. This could be kind of it. Who are these guys? Oh, yeah. Better still, who's that guy? Please have a first aid kit. Please have a first aid kit. Please have a first aid kit. No first aid kit. Wouldn't it be great if you could shop? Did you just ask me what kind of map I was using, Samira? Okay, hold on. There's always an answer. There's always an answer within reach. We know hungry bandits do not have first aid. The Holy Nation Farm has first aid. Just run straight at it. No, stop. Just run straight at it. What are the odds this guy has first aid? Also no. Double no. The arm is on its way. It's a dangerous run we're on here. I don't know if... Okay, hold on. Negative 54. It got to where it was in no time. We're about 50-50 split between Holy Farm and World's End. This is where I'm going to take my pause. We're just going to take a little pause here. I got a little bio break. Grab a drink. I'm going to run the intro that I missed running. Let me know your thoughts. Most people here have seen it. I guarantee you've seen it. Some people coming in, brand new to the channel, might not have. And I hope it works and has sound. I'll be right back. Ooh. So sometimes the Steam Deck that I have just explodes. So there's that too. It doesn't transition back to BRB or live. Okay. I'm not worried about the bandits. I am worried about getting to the nearest town. Can I clarify how my limb loss settings work? Absolutely. If my arm gets to negative 100, because the maximum stat for a Greenlander on any part of his body is 100. That means that if it gets to negative that number, that limb is just going to explode off my body. Richie, sick intro. Thanks. Appreciate it. I can't take credit for anything. I had an artist in Toronto going to digital arts school. I paid a student to make my logo, and I paid some, I don't know, moderately inexpensive graphic artist or animator on Fiverr, of all things, to make that intro. Okay, so the problem with Holy Farm is that I'm going to have to rob them. You're kidding. No, stop. I'm at a farm, right? Residential general storage. Okay. This is where we're pulling it close. We're cutting her close. What? What's happening? Why are all these storm houses empty? This is the worst holy farm ever. Ever. Okay. Hello, friends. Holy farm leader. Just looking to trade. What if I sell you this long sword? No, I don't want to sell the long sword. Have the long coat. Give me those bandages. Have the shirt. Food. This game is too intense. I can't handle this. It's too intense. Negative 84. As if that arm is still attached. Nadim, those buildings are supposed to be empty, actually. A lot of these holy farms you can purchase the buildings in. I don't know if it's intended for... Not in all of them, specifically just this one. I think it's intended for like a player to kind of start an impromptu outpost without having to build up. Okay. Well, hey. Arms fixed. Plans are back on track. Let's go get our gear. Where's my dog? Okay. We're good. Where did I leave all that stuff? There's a lot of money in gear. We have a longsword and a prayer. And, hopefully, there isn't an army of hungry bandits still waiting. Nadim, death by bug. So I'm still not about that life. If we die to a bug in Kenshi, I mean, so be it. You know, I think that's kind of just the nature of the beast. Matter of fact, in the last playthrough, the Karate Master playthrough, he died due to a bug. Half the faction. Oh, yes. Okay, I know we almost just died because of this exact same thing. But I can't really help myself, so... Come on, Pupperdoodle. Oh my, what a weapon. Oh, no, don't want to lose that guy. That guy, though. Like, I really want that weapon. How am I going to do this? I know. Oh! Zim is now my backpack. Any other skeletons? Ooh, that guy's name is Ice. Sweet. Ninja gi. I like that, but I kind of like the jacket on this. Is this a skeleton? Sleeveless long coat gives us a bit of acid protection. Does this guy have a... Oh, not that important. Okay. Onward and upward. Are you kidding me? Alright. Put down... Wait, how badly hurt is this guy? He is awake. Do not put him down. Disregard. Oh, I made a mistake. Pick him up. Up. There's the dog. Made it. We're a team again. How far up this hill was all of that really valuable gear that I dropped? He's so tiny. He's a speck. Oh, nice. He had a severed human leg. At least one of us is eating well. How's he doing, by the way? His toughness is 2. Wait, is it his toughness that's 2 or his dodge? It's his dodge? Really? He got knocked out. Okay. We can't grab the plank, right? But we can maybe do some... Oh, wow, this sucks. I really want this polearm. But I also really want this cleaver. And I really want this plank. Okay, let's see. We can figure this out. Spring bat. Bolt's heavy. Animal skin's valuable. Katana's valuable. How am I going to get this plank? Huh. Huh. Can't give it to the dog. I probably shouldn't waste too much time here. Nobody's got a backpack. Okay, we'll leave the plank. It might be here when we get back. Okay, pro tip. There's no way to... Correct me if I'm wrong. There's no map markers in Kenshi. If there's a map marker mod, you're my favorite person. But if you need to make a map marker, just plonk a house. Confirm. You can't build it. But change the name of your outpost to whatever you're marking. Plank is here. Done. Walk away. And if I look on my map, I have a big X that says blank is here. Where's the dog? Okay, dog's just super tiny. It's day 2. I think in 3 days he'll be at least big enough to see. This is 2 times speed. We are just super overweight. There's a mod that can do that. However, it makes an outpost. It uses a little pile of rocks called a landmark. So that's basically what I just did. I just used a small house and a small shack, I should say, instead of a pile of rocks. Robert, simple map marker. Yes. Obi Ben, how do you execute people with the mod? Which mod? If I was going to execute somebody, I would put them in a peeler. Sensible nomadism. I like that. I don't know. It's pretty fleshed out. I mean, if you get some blueprints, you can do a fireplace, camp bed, scrap tents that protect you from acid rain. Made it. Hello, gentlemen. This is me and my tiny dog. Also, I'm not carrying Zim around because I want his bounty. I'm carrying Zim around because he's got a sword that I want to sell. Or use. I haven't decided, but I kind of really like the idea of pole arms right now. I don't think I've had a playthrough with pole arms. Whoa, whoa. Are they healing their friend? Or are they healing me? Nah, they're healing their friend, for sure. Okay, well, I better make this quick then. Sim, my man. Oh, no. Hold on, can I take his gear off him while I'm holding him right in front of his tech hunter friends? This could be dicey. Let's sell some stuff and then maybe go outside just to be safe. Tana. Stolen goods? No problem. These guys do not seem to care. Longsword. What is a longsword anyways? It is a saber. I mean, it's pretty useless as far as sabers go, looking at it. Longsword and a polearm, eh? I don't hate the idea. We have a ranger store here, so I think I'm gonna ditch this shoddy spring bat, and we may be able to find a better one. Definitely gonna sell these guys for a couple thousand. Shopkeeper can't afford it. Moving on, moving on. Come on, Basto. That's the dog's name, if you're just getting here. Sweeway. I'm trying to pronounce your name. Hello. Any thoughts about Infection Free Zone? Do you plan to give it a playthrough? Tell me. I want to know more. What is Infection Free Zone? CM. If only they had fleshed out the bugs and optimized the game, it would be considered one of the greatest games of all time. I still consider it one of the greatest games of all time. It's the only game I come back to constantly. Don't I have the execute enemy mod? I didn't even know there was an execute enemy mod. You know, for a long time, I played with no mods. So, if that helps kind of your understanding of how I play Kenshi. As a matter of fact, right now we do have some mods on, but none of them really affect the base game all that much. We still have stuff to sell here, so I'm just going to go right ahead and wing this. We're just going to go outside, go behind this building in broad daylight. I'm going to sneak. I'm going to put this weapon on the ground. Loot this guy. I'm going to put this weapon in my inventory. Yep, we committed a crime. Everything seems to be fine. Bring him back out. I think we're safe. Now, if he attacks me, he's unarmed, and I think we stand a real chance. Put down, and I'm out. We're going to sell his weapon. Which is worth a ton of money. And go grab mine. So we grabbed a Mark III polearm. Armor pen plus 30, attack bonus plus 6, damage versus animals plus 50%. I think that's going to be really useful to us. Truski, good evening. How formal. Good evening. Grab some bread. Wow, that was gone. Done. Destroyed. Debug character map of the swamps. Grab ourselves a swamp map. Ooh, meat wrap. We'll grab a meat wrap here. We'll grab 2 dried meats for the Doge. I do need to go back. I think there's a ranger store. And there's travel and repairs. Nice. Let's change this to reflect. Oh wow! Why did screenshot successfully saved? I have no idea what I just did. Ooh. 5,000 for thieves. Yep, sold. Done. 1180 for a ration. That can get bent. This first aid kit I will take. We got a swamp map. That's sweet. Map of the United Cities extended. We'll take that. Glorious Holy map. We'll take that. Let's just fill out the map a little bit here. Got ourselves a splint kit already. I might go with a big splint kit, ditch the small one now that we have a thieves bag. Actually, I'll keep them both. How's that? Keep them both. We'll store spare first aid back in there. And I will actually store this skeleton repair kit back in there. Doggo, eat the meat. Nice. I really like that if you throw like any food item on the ground, your pet will eat it. Engineer's map, we're not there yet. We're gonna need to actually go lay in a bed here shortly and heal. But I kind of want to finish getting slightly kitted out now that we've got a little bit of money. Can't afford anything in the ranger shop, so that's hopeless. I was gonna buy a new bow to go along with these bolts. I don't think that's realistic. United Cities, Glorious Holy Map, Map of the Swamps. Let's check our map now. So extended United Cities is actually not all of them, right? It's Shobutai, and then it's all these ones like Clown, Steady, Caden, Market, Drifters Last. Like, this is the... Honestly, this portion of Kenshi, this whole southern... High Bonefields being the exception, but everything down here is boring. Super boring. The Hook is boring. But I mean, that same can be said for the northeastern corner. Southwestern, northeastern corner. Bark is the lamest town in this game. The dog is so tiny. Okay, but we have food now. If I put this food in my backpack, it becomes open to the dog as well. So we're going to keep that in there. Armor, kind of out of the question. Oh, headgear shop. You know what? Maybe I'll buy a fine hat. Straw hat. Wool hat. We call this a toque. Red bit tricorn hat. Just the cool factor for that hat. Rule number 1, look good. Rule number 2, know what you're doing. Rule number 3, if you don't know rule number 2, revert to rule number 1. Look good. CM, I haven't heard much recently of the possible release of Kenshi 2. Hope it doesn't go too steampunk and stays with the East Asian roots. I have been following every little bit of news about Kenshi 2's release and potential release and the work they're doing, and all we've gotten is a screenshot that honestly doesn't look shockingly different than some of the screenshots you can get out of the Ogre engine with some good reshades. So my hopes are high for the game. My hopes are high for the content, especially quick save in case the game crashes. But my fear is that Kenshi 1 was such a passion project, okay, for the developer, right? It was. He worked on it forever. My fear is that it was such a passion project, and now he's made a ton of money. I mean, just punch into your calculator, 2 million copies times the cost of Kenshi, even on sale. It's a lot of cheddar. My fear is that it's going to become a bit of a production thing. Like a lot of indie game studios that gain a lot of traction, and they're going to try to appeal to too many crowds. Kenshi 1 wasn't trying to appeal to anybody but a very specific audience. Vashila went off to go make food, and I expected to come back to a missing limb. I expected to lose a limb. So we're on the same page. That's kind of what I like about Kenshi. Especially solo play. You need this downtime. Gives me a chance to chat. Huh. Yeah, I don't know if you've read any of the little anecdotes from the production process, but you know, it's like his wife or girlfriend had part in writing the, you know, some of the dialogue for Beep. You know, that's how that character was even conceived. Beep, my least favorite character in the game, by the way. Don't hate. I know he's like the most popular Kenshi character. I also agree with that. They have taken this stance that's, you know, let's put out a little snippet now and again. I hope, honestly, my biggest hope with this is that Kenshi 2 is made with the same amount of passion and the same amount of dedication that they had with Kenshi 1. Truly. If you played any of the early iterations of Kenshi 1, there was not much. Hates Beep, goes to another channel. I don't hate him, okay? I just really overplayed. If you just type in Kenshi on YouTube, every third thumbnail is like Cyber Beep, Mecha Beep, Beep, the hero of Kenshi, Beep's Fogland Armoire, Beep's Boudoir. Like, oh my gosh. Okay, who's starving? Why is the dog starving? Did he eat all my food already? Oh, he did. Okay, we're healed up. We're good to go. We have trash skills. Reasonable gear, all things considered. I can't afford anything, so there's that as well. And this dog is gonna eat us out of house and home. Beep Supreme sounds like a taco made of hivers. All right, now that we're at World's End, we're equipped. Let's go grab that plank if it's still there. As a matter of fact, that's a lot of cats. So let's get that out of the way. That's down here. I don't know why he's running that way. I'm just gonna kind of let the dog follow here. Hopefully he can keep up. What's our speed if we, oof, really cuts us down? Oh well, you know what? Probably keeps us safe too. At the same time. Or not. Nothing but hungry bandits in pain out here. This is terrible. I'm gonna get beat to death by hungry bandits. Save me, dog. Oh no. Run away. It's a sad day when you're getting just decimated by hungry bandits. Yes. Medic, does he need to splint anything? Nice. Get his first aid way up. Under normal circumstances, I would take this opportunity to go back and sleep. Oh, it's his leg. We have to. Super speed. This will be the only time I use super fast is when we're near towns. Peeps Boudoir. Yeah, only the highest class of website. Oh my goodness, I can't afford the bed? We're in trouble. What do I have to sell? I think we'll sell the longsword. I'm not attached to it. Set us up for success. 2,600 cats. Nadim, story time. I'll start my best run ever. Talk to me about it. Give me the Coles notes. While our protagonist heals his dog, waiting patiently at the foot of his bed. I'll be right back. So the first thing I read is, okay, it's story time. I'll start my best run ever. The following comment. I'd play Beep's Boudoir for sure. Oh man, some of the things I read in chat. Okay, let's narrate here for a sec. Started as freedom seekers in the gray desert. Solid start, tough start. Dismissed them all. Kept the old soldier. It's a good advanced start. Kind of a decent way to get an advanced character start. Let's head for our plank. Honestly, we're going for the plank. First and foremost, we need that money. Where's the dog? There he is. Okay, we're good. Kept the old soldier. Made my way to Stobe's Gamble. Okay, dangerous early game. Where I found an old outpost along the water. A security spider started chasing me after I knocked down the door. That happens. So I ran and lost the spider. Sec here. Went back in the outpost, got amazing loot and a ranger bow. Decent. Went to spring, grabbed a few bolts. I'm on the edge of my seat here. You've got bolts and a crossbow so far. CM, what other games do you play on a regular basis? So right now, actually, well, I play a lot of, like I have a team I play with on Apex Legends. It's not something I think I'll ever stream. It's not a game you can really interact with your viewers while playing. At least me, not. I slink down in my chair the more intense the action gets. I get stressed. I get sweaty. Not sweaty, like the kids do. When kids say they get sweaty these days, it means they're playing better than you. When I get sweaty, I mean I physically get sweaty because my adrenaline's up and I'm losing. What I've been playing a lot of lately is Mortal Online 2. I'm planning on streaming a bit of that, possibly this week, hopefully this week or next week. Really, really enjoy that game. Spiritual successor to Ultima Online, just first person. Honestly, I would call it the real Skyrim Online, truly, is what Mortal Online 2 is. Because ESO sucks. Elder Scrolls Online sucks. Nice. I don't care about the iron stick. Dismantle the small shack because we no longer need our map marker. I don't think I should really worry too much about the plank. It's sitting in our backpack. We're still lightweight. But let's kind of continue our adventure here. The early part of your solo Iron Man game, any solo Iron Man game, is going to be spent gearing up appropriately, surviving, trying not to lose your arm. The normal, the huge. What do we have here? Escaped servants. They could prove a bit of a problem. Now, we do have... oh, wow. Lots of them. Lots of them. Who are they fighting? The Paladins? Don't care. Paladins will destroy these guys. Go back to normal speed. Is a dog? Dog's running right in front of us. That's awesome. Nadim. Okay, so you got your bolts. You went to the King Gorillo outpost. Lured him to the neighboring outpost. Got him to kill all the spiders. And now you've got a King Gorillo on day 3 and used him as a training dummy. Now, what do you mean? Okay, so somehow he got knocked unconscious. And then you put him in a bedroll? Is this what I'm hearing? You put him in a bedroll and just, I don't know, beat him up while he was asleep? No criticism here. I mean, awesome. If you want to just crank out a high-end character quickly. That's awesome. I think everything about that is awesome. Yeah, but a good cheese playthrough can sometimes be the most fun. Like, what I like to do is import... Sometimes what I like to do in Kenshi is import some of my old, very, very developed solo Iron Man characters. I mean, I slaved over making them. And I write them off pretty quickly when they die, right? But sometimes I'll import an old one and play him out. Because it can be extremely fun to kind of enter into a fresh take of Kenshi with a very developed character. That's how I go about that particular brand of solo Iron Man. Just the other day, actually, I chimed up an old save called Mercenary, or Bounty Hunters. And it was, oh, sugar. Okay. I don't have a great answer for this one. Toughness, not very good. If we take too much damage, we'll die. He's got a saber. New game plan. Run for the Holy Nation farm. Run, Bone Dog, run. They never really come after the dog, Yes, save me, paladin friends. Destroy. Oh wow, that is an Inquisitor. Heretic, stop. I'll fight this guy. I'm contributing. I'll fight 2 of these guys. Whoa, where's the dog at? Get in on this, Basto. Ugh. Don't let them they're gonna destroy me. I've also really taken to playing big boys in Kenshi ever since I played Sumo Con, which if you haven't watched the Sumo Con streams, not all of them are edge of your seat exciting, but some of them were literally edge of your seat exciting. As far as Kenshi goes, anyways. It was probably one of my most entertaining solo Iron Man playthroughs. Oh, great opportunity for skill gain here. Chopping up guys that are crawling around. Oh, even better. So paladins are really good at chopping off limbs. There it goes. And there he goes. As if we just got to see the dog play fetch with a leg that went soaring into the sky. Perfect. Couldn't have asked for better. You know what? Might make our way to Blister Hill. Ooh, actually. Where is our Holy Nation farm leader? If I'm going to head to the Holy Nation, I'm going to buy a copy of the Holy Flame. Hopefully, he does not have one. Unique. Let's make our way to Blister Hill. Who knows? Maybe Guy with a Dog becomes some kind of crazy Holy Nation Inquisitor. You know? Anything's possible at this point. Maybe he just runs his Guy with a Dog forever. That's also a possibility. Maybe he becomes a Houndmaster and has a pack. 4 or 5 Elder Bone Dogs, and I'm pretty sure you can conquer this whole game. They're like tiny wrecking balls. Actually, they're huge wrecking balls. They're as big as people. Don Arnold, who you calling wild and crazy? Now there is a mod. There is a mod that I was interested. It's Guy with a Dog, except it lets you play with using boneyard wolves, which I did not mind the idea of. What are our pole arms at? 2. Moving up in the world. Strength is at 12, though. That's kind of impressive so far. Jacked big dude with some serious moves. For some reason, I think the sliders on this guy are kind of out of whack. He's gonna look like a young Christopher Reeves. I'll have to get him a haircut soon. I don't even think I have the mod dog backpacks, which makes old Basto here next to useless for carrying loot anyways. Yes, he just crunched and munched on that leg. Finally, we're full. Dog backpacks are most certainly not vanilla. No way. Nuh-uh. No how. Unless I'm crazy. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I do not think that dog backpacks are vanilla. Boneyard wolves are more OP and have a lot of issues with pathing. So the only time you really run into pathing, right, is if you map navigate. I do it a lot. Or if you set your companions to follow or bodyguard, in which case they will get stuck a lot. Right now, the tiny dog is doing a great job of just staying in front. You guys should probably turn around. I don't want to tell you how to live your lives, but it's not safe in that direction for robots. So if you're trying to ally the Holy Nation, a really great way to do it is to hang around here. And you'll just let Holy Nation patrols decimate these tiny little skeleton patrols. And pick up the skeleton bodies, take them to the Holy Nation prison, turn them in, don't accept a bounty. You'll be allied. I think it's maybe 5 skeletons, and you're allies with the Holy Nation. And look at this. I think we just passed about 20. And on top of the allying with the Holy Nation, you'll also have a ton of cats because you get to sell their gear. You'll have a ton of decent gear as well, Mark II or Mark II or higher. And a lot of the time you can find some decent armor. It sounds like I'm gonna have to try this this sort of wasteland mod that you guys are talking about. Breathe a little bit of new life into Kenshi. It'll also be really entertaining to play a solo Iron Man in a mod set that's game altering, right? Because then I won't exactly know what to expect from my enemies. I can pretty much tell you, usually with 90% accuracy, whether or not we're dead. Nadim, you gotta look a little deeper though. Yeah, they're bigots, right? Extremely bigoted as far as nations in this game go. However, you're hurting, you're starving, or you're dead on the ground in the United Cities, patrols walk right past you. Okay? You're hurt, you're starving, you're dead on the ground in the Czech territory, patrols walk right past you. You're any of those things in the Holy Nation territory, they heal you, and they'll give you first aid. And they'll give you, if you're starving, they'll give you food. So it's, if you're not a skeleton, Scorchlander, or a woman, or a hiver. So I mean, I see where you're coming from. On top of that, I don't know if you saw the greeting back in the Holy Nation farm. They're like, be good to others and good stuff will happen to you. CM 1,500 hours. My God, you're 1 year into an apprenticeship. Alisante, I'd love to watch a UWE stream. I would also like to play a UWE modded game by the sounds of things. Everybody's speaking so highly of it. What does that stand for? Uncivilized Wasteland Expansion? Uncharted Wasteland Expansion? I'll come up with the U anytime now. Any second I'll get it. Universal. That was my next guess. I hope in Kenshi 2 they have a setting where if you're wearing the really expensive clothes, then guards will help you because they think you're a nobleman or rich. It's, you know what? That's actually really funny because when you're wearing really cheap clothes, United Cities guards treat you like shit. I think you're right. That'd be a great addition to the game. That if you were wearing very expensive clothes, I mean, certain nations, United Cities certainly, the Czech maybe not, the Holy Nation, but definitely the United Cities. If they treated you better because you were dressed, you know, very posh. Okay, that's weird. Why is this gate closed? Please don't get mad at me if I open this. Love and devotion, brother. See how friendly they are? You walk into a Czech town and they're like, pathetic, weak, meat bag. Walk into a Holy Nation town. Love and devotion, brother. They're just happy you're here. They just want to be friends. So to safeguard yourself, if you're a Greenlander, against... See this right here. Against Holy Nation scrutiny. Why can't I buy it from this guy? Oh, it's because I'm on the dog. You should buy yourself a copy of the Holy Flame. Keep it on you at all times so that when you get searched by the Holy Nation, they don't decide to just arbitrarily murderize you. Which can happen. Especially if you say silly things about narco. Okay, we're gonna part ways with this. 6,100 cats brings us up to almost 7,400. Wicked start. What GPU are you using? I am using the first gen RTX 2080 Ultra or some such. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Nadim. I actually tried once upon a time. I tried a female Holy Nation playthrough. It did not go well. Not go well. I thought that if I could capture enough skeletons and ally myself, somebody would at least talk to me. I don't know if I actually ever made it as far as allying with them. Okay, so we made it to Blister Hill. You know what? You know what I think we're gonna do here? We're coming up on 2 hours. Let's walk and talk. We're gonna make our way towards Stack. Once we get to Stack, we're gonna call it. Anything's possible between here and there. Let's zoom right in on Gruss and Basto. If anybody has questions, suggestions about the stream, let me know. We'll keep the stream here. It's probably a 10-minute run on double speed. So, questions, suggestions for the stream. Any stream, any games you want to see. Questions, suggestions for Gruss and Basto. Now's the time. Like, if he dies during this little question period, I'm going to be super sad. The next game I'm going to be streaming is going to be Mortal Online 2. For sure. And I'm not sure if I'm going to use one of my characters who's pretty developed, or I'm going to start a brand new character. Up in the air. Up in the air. 3 time. I said I wouldn't do 3 time, but here we are. In-game day, day 5. Dog is still a pup. So if, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. What do we have here? Caravan Guard, Holy Nation. Not worried. Not worried. Suggestion. Travel. I have so much food. Look at this. Bread, meat wrap, dried meat. We have so much food. I don't know what to do with all this food. Nadim, so if you do end up playing Universal Wasteland Edition, it's a little more memory intensive than vanilla. Memory intensive is fine. A lot of memory to work with. I think like the 2080, the first gen RTX 2080 is like 12 gigs or something. It's a lot of graphical memory to work with. So we're not in a position where we can fight this many hungry bandits just yet. And I'm not getting, even though I see a dust storm, I'm not getting the dust storm modifier, so they might be able to see me. The one thing I do like about Kenshi is that almost every NPC group walks more or less. CM, if you need a challenge, play with Savage Lands mod. Is that... Wait, Savage Lands? Is that what we're talking about? Okay. I'm gonna let this run. I'll be 2 seconds. If I die, I'll be really sad. Made it. So how is Savage Lands different from Universal Wasteland expansion? And can you use them together in tandem? You have to get so close to hear the footsteps. I feel like when I used to play Kenshi a lot more, the footsteps were much more prevalent. Wow, okay. Well, we made it to stack without a hitch. Can't really ask for more in your solo Iron Man playthrough. Honestly. Getting to a destination without any trouble. We could start a ruckus here. If I attack these hungry bandits, all the guards in town will get involved. It might be kind of a great way to end this. Let's get involved here. Yeah. Serious potential to get hit by a harpoon accidentally. You know what? If I got hit by an accidental harpoon in the noodle and it just killed my solo Iron Man, I'm not even sure I'd be mad. Rob, when's the next one? Powerful question. The next one gonna be this week. What day is it? We got Tuesday. Maybe tomorrow even. But it'll be Mortal Online 2. I can't even imagine acid rain and beams doing more damage on a solo game. If you watch some of the last playthrough, beams got the better of us, and a whole group of slavers too. Yeah, Alisante's Mortal Online 2 good. Hey, chime in for the next stream and decide for yourself. I really, really enjoy it. It's not a game for everybody. It's brutal. It has an extreme learning curve, and it's a full loot PvP, which means nobody at all cares, and they will kill you and take all your stuff, even if you tell them. And it's got VoIP, which is even worse. So they will not just kill you and take all your stuff, they'll shit talk you the whole time they do it. But hey, let's save this game. Man with dog. Save. Yes. Stream ending. Do I have a button for ending? I might not. If I click stream ending, here we go. I'm huge. Does anybody have anything that they missed, want to mention? I'll stick around for a minute or two here. I know it takes a bit for the comments or the chat to come in. But I think we're doing pretty good. Gruss got pretty far. I'm really surprised we survived that initial almost arm loss. Gruss didn't go down though. Thankfully, kind of through the whole thing. He didn't end up unconscious. Most of my solo Iron Man games start off with somebody ending unconscious. Never even heard of it. We'll need to have a look. So it won't be among the most popular because it's a subscription-based game, right? So you're gonna end up with, there's so many AAA titles these days that are free to play, pay to win, if you will, but free to play, or free to play with payable functions. Take Apex Legends, right? AAA title. Quick games, great games, huge maps. But the only money you spend is making your character look really cool. Rule number 1, look good. I was so worried until you were not malnutritious. It was a little dicey there at the beginning, being starving. Luckily, the dog survived. And so did the main. So did Gruss. But hey, everybody, thanks so much for hanging out. I'm chilling here for a minute or two more. So if you have something to say, fire it off. But thanks so much for hanging out. Check out the Discord if you want to get immediate alerts for when I even post a stream that's going to be live, instead of hopping onto YouTube and seeing it like 45 minutes to an hour before I go live. You can find the Discord link in my community tab on my page, which I just learned I had not too long ago. And it's not exactly bumping. I'm thinking about holding a Kenshi screenshot competition and doing a giveaway once I hit 1,000 subscribers, which is not too far off at the rate we're going. So keep an eye out for that. And like I said, the Discord links in the community tab. It's, you know, it's highly unmoderated. It's really just me. It's a direct line to me. If you got any questions, you want to show off your Kenshi stream, your Kenshi picks, anything like that, please do. And I'm going to start looking into more and more features of YouTube as we go. I realize that with a certain amount of subscribers, I can do more and more. And so we're going to start looking into that stuff. I also am going to grab a bot for the channel so that while we're chatting, maybe there's a little more interaction we can do. Maybe some votes, maybe some... I have no idea. I have no idea how Nightbot works, but we're going to try. We're going to figure it out together. Worth it to check out the Star Wars mod. I've been looking at it. I have been looking at it hard, and I'm really considering it because it really brings me back to Star Wars Galaxies. I would I would win that. That's the kind of confidence you're gonna need coming into it, because the giveaway is gonna be something reasonably awesome. Anyways, thanks so much for hanging out. Take care, everybody. Have a great night. I look forward to seeing everybody back for the next one. Please leave a comment on the stream. I know we've been chatting this whole time. If you're catching this later, especially leave a comment. If you're hanging out now in the chat, I would appreciate it very much. It helps us get a little more visibility, and we can get more fans of the game, fans of the gameplay style Solo Iron Man in the chat, and it'll help us make more friends here. Anyways, thanks so much for hanging out.